So this is EndeavourOS, and this version is called Mercury. This is the website. I'm going to download the ISO file from the mirror. I'm going to choose USA. So the version of EndeavourOS Mercury is 2025.02.08. So I created a bootable USB drive with Rufus. So I'm going to boot up the USB drive. This is the welcome menu. There's install and there's general info. So I'm going to update the mirrors. I'm going to click on the first option. So here I can choose more mirror options. I'm going to select worldwide. I'm also going to select include HTTP mirrors. I'll click save. Here's also the partition manager. I can also change the display resolution here. I'm going to start the installer. So there are two installation methods here, online and offline. Online method, it lets you choose your desktop and an internet connection is required. The offline method gives you the KDE desktop and you don't need internet connection. I'll select online. So it's using the Calamaris installer. So here I have to choose the language. I'm going to click next. This is location. This is correct. This is keyboard layout and settings. This is desktop, and here I can choose the desktop. So if I click on these desktops, I get a preview on the right side. So I'll choose Budgie. I'll click next. And this is packages. So here's a list of packages that will be installed. You can also uncheck any one of these if you do not want a package installed. So here I have to select a bootloader option. There's grub and no bootloader. I'm going to leave it as default, grub. So this is the partition section. You can select storage device here. I only have one hard drive, which is the 1 terabyte in size. I'm going to select erase disk. I'll select swap to file. And for the file system, I'm going to choose BTRFS. There's also other options here, encrypt system, and this is the bootloader location. I'm going to leave it as default. I'll create an account. I'm going to leave this box checked. Use the same password for the administrator account. This is a summary of the settings. So installation is complete. I'm going to restart the computer. Okay, so I'm going to log in. So on this welcome menu, there's general info, after install, assistant, tips, add more apps. So you have some options here. You can change the display manager. You can also update packages. And there's package cleanup configuration. So on the lower left side, I'll click on the application menu. So this is all applications. This is accessories. This is graphics. This is internet. This is office. Programming. Sound and video. System tools. I'll open gedit. So this is the version. I'll open the screenshot app. So I'll right click the desktop, click on desktop settings. So this is style and this is widgets. Set the appearance of the window decorations and controls. I can choose any one of these. This is the icon settings. This is for cursors, notification position. I can change this to light theme. This is the built-in theme. Animations. It's desktop settings. So this can be turned on and off, and this controls whether to allow icons on the desktop. So I'll turn the desktop icons on. I can add a shortcut to the home directory on the desktop here. So on the trash, I can add a shortcut to the trash directory on the desktop. There's client policy, icon size, number of virtual desktops. I'll click on fonts. This is Raven. So I can move these up or down. For example, media controls, I'll move it up. Calendar, I'll move it down. So here I can choose a new widget to add to the widget view. I'll click on setting. This is the Windows settings. So on the button layout, the default is right. I'll select left and the buttons move on the left side. These are some of the settings. So on the panel section, this is the bottom panel settings. So I can add more applets on the panel. I can change the position of the panel. Right now it's the bottom. I'll move it to the left and it's on the left side. I'll leave it at the bottom. I can change the size of the panel. This is spacing. So these are some more settings. There's also dock mode. This is how it looks. I can also move these up or down. So I'll right click the desktop, click on System Settings. So right now it's on light theme. I'm going to change this back to dark theme. So this is the network settings. This is Bluetooth. This is background. So if I want to add more wallpapers, I just have to open the Welcome app and this will be on all applications. And here I can download more wallpapers. I'll choose the classic. So this is notifications, multitasking applications. I can configure notifications for all of these. This is privacy. This is sharing settings. This is sound settings. This is power settings. Display settings. Mouse and touchpad. Keyboard, printers, removable media, color, regional and language accessibility. Here I can create more users. I can configure default applications. This is date and time settings. So on the panel, Firefox is installed. This is the file manager, Nemo. So on the lower right side, there's notifications, there's widgets. This is a network connection. This is the firewall app. So I'll open the terminal app. So I'm going to check the kernel version. I'll type this command. So the kernel version is 6.13.2. I'll see if VLC media is installed. So VLC media is not installed. I'm going to install VLC. I'll type sudo pacman s VLC. I'll open the VLC app. I'll see if htop is installed. So I'll install htop. I'll open htop. So I'm going to run the update. I'll type sudo pacman uppercase S YU. So it's up to date. So I'm going to check if X11 or WLAN is used. So I'll type this command, echo $xdg session type. So X11 is used. So in this video, I installed EndeavourOS Mercury and I installed it in a desktop computer. So the desktop environment is Budgie. The kernel version is 6.13. So I want to thank you for watching and I thank you for subscribing.